Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Dominaria United. Kind of looking forward to maybe someday playing a deck that isn't white. You know, be cool to play blue. I love blue cards. Fortunately, at least in this draft, we're being offered a mythic rare that's not white. It is red, which I've played a lot of also. But just a very strong card. I mean, you do have to, like, 2 mana for a 1/1 flyer with haste, not very good. 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer with haste, getting okay. 4 mana for a 3/3 flyer with haste, that's pretty good. And anything above that is just nuts. So we'll take the Devastator. Prayer Binding, also very good. You could take that, I guess, if you wanted. Although I don't think I do want it. And everything else down here, I mean, the Outrider and the Lightning Strike are good, but they're not shit on Devastators. I didn't even know this card was in the set. I don't think I've seen anyone play with it in a video. Like, Mythics are not very common, obviously. What is it? I mean, okay, Shalai's Acolyte is a pretty solid pick. This is in red, so I'm looking at it first. Red-green aggro? 4 mana, 3/3 menace. When it attacks, you either get a 1/1 or you get to put a land into play tapped. Extinguish the Light, also probably very reasonable. Shalai's pretty reasonable. This is, I think, yeah, there's 3 reasonable choices here. I'm going to try to build, like, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to, for the moment, lean in the direction of kind of Gruul aggro. Haven't gotten to play that yet. I've been playing Boros aggro instead, and I'm sure it'll be very different. I mean, this ramps too, so is it just aggro? Missionary's very good, but Baird, I think, is probably more on the money as, like, a card that could fit into a red deck. Happy to have it. Give me more Boros, I guess. By the way, always works with Shivan Devastator on the battlefield, because this always has more power than its base. I mean, okay, unless something weird happens. We've got a Tori. Another great Boros card. Heroic Charge. Maybe that could even wheel. You never know. Yeah, I'm taking a Tori. I guess we're just going Boros again? Question mark? Okay, Najal. So, at any rate, red is open. We're taking all the good red cards. That's exciting. But, like, what else am I doing? Green? White? Blue? The thing is, like, I think I just take Najal, right? I don't know what red cards I'm going to get past. But if I keep doing this, Lefty is going to, like, not take any red cards in this pack, and therefore not take any in the next pack. And there's just nothing here that's really that great to take compared to staying open to whatever second color comes my way. I don't think I want a Rona, obviously. I guess it's probably a Mesa Cavalier, just a perfectly fine flyer. Take up the shield, also fine. Molten Monstrosity? That might be very good. I mean, Bellow makes some sense for, you know, a deck that's trying to do creature combat, but... And where is it? The Phalanx is alright. Should be fairly cheap a lot of the time, but so should this. Right, if I get Devastator at all, or Tori buffing things a little. I think that, or if I end up in blue, although it doesn't look like I will. Haven't seen any blue cards besides this one, basically. Niall is the best card here, and it's a little bit weird that it's gone so late, but I don't think I can... Like, this is a signal, kind of weird, but I don't... I've gotten pretty good signals about red already, right? So I could take Founding the Third Path. I don't think this card is worth going into blue for. I could take the Prodigy, pretty decent green card. I'm a little, like, what about this red-blue land? Because we might be in red-blue. You never know. It looks red-white, but it's only 3 white cards. Things could change. And the Prodigy is probably not that good either. Like, we're not that likely to be in green, and if we are, we need to be also in blue for this to be good. And if that's the case, I probably want the Tributary anyway. We have a selection of, like, really good cards, though. Every single one of these cards is quite good. Except, like, the Cavalier is just normal good, not quite good, I guess. The Phalanx should be fine. Impulse? Is Sojourner any good? Oh, it's this domain thing. I mean, Destroy Evils may be okay. I think I'm more likely to be white than red, than blue, obviously. All right. Oh, we got Take Up the Shield back. I think that's definitely better than Charismatic Vanguard. Shore Up in case we wind up in blue. Don't really want to Thrill of Possibility or Meteorite. Oh, someone had this against me. That was the, wasn't that the game I lost against the green-white deck? That had the, where I didn't Runic Shot the token? I think so. Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting confused. No, they definitely had this. Anyway, so Lightning Strike is great. Acolyte is great. I guess that about covers it. I think I need some removal. I basically just have Destroy Evil right now, right? Yeah. I don't think I need, like, Chalice Acolyte here. That's not removal. This is the removal. Fires of Victory. I don't think I'm going to have that many cards. Probably. And I don't really want to have blue either. On the other hand, what else am I taking? Do I want an Outrider? I guess so. It's a 5-mana 4/4, and it does face damage. Like, how can I be mad about that? Alternatively, I could try grabbing a blue card, but it just doesn't seem like that's working out. Yeah, I don't even have that many instants, so... Alright, let's cut the blue stuff. It seems like we're probably cutting green as well. There just hasn't been much good green going by. This pack is no exception. So, I guess Outrider is solid as just like a decent creature that does face damage. Actually, I might want the land even if I don't... even if I don't run blue. Right now I don't have any kicker, but I might. Yeah, I'll take the Outrider. Ooh, this is the untapped black-white. I mean, it doesn't look useful to me. This is the 1 minute. Yeah, okay. What do I want here? Another one of these, I guess. Or maybe... I probably should take like a 2 mana 2/1, right? 2 mana is pretty important if you're trying to play Boros. Runic Shot, Furious Bellow. Don't think I'm going to be able to play this. I'll take the combat trick, honestly. I don't care that much about Runic Shot. It's a great card, but I don't want my opponents to have their stuff tapped. So I want them to be in fear of for their lives at all times. I think the 1-drop is probably better than the Enlist Trampler. Yeah. Kick our green, you know, it doesn't seem like we're likely to hit it, but still a 1 mana 1/1 haste with combat tricks built in. Join forces, huh? Certainly would help win races. Alternatively, just grab a 2 mana 2/2. I think that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Or a 2 mana 1/1. But I think Enlist is pretty good. Enlisting this 4/4, for example, would be nice. Another Phalanx, since I'm taking all these 2-drops over this guy. Yeah. I still don't have that many instants or sorceries, right? Yeah, 4 instants. I could maybe throw in the red-blue land to kick him, but I'm not that excited about it. Just give me a Phalanx. A few of these giant creatures that you can sometimes cast on the cheap. This all sucks. 1 mana 1/1. Huh. This doesn't really do anything. Okay. Gaia's Might. I guess if I wound up playing any of these cards, it would be that one. Maybe Impulse, actually. Pixie Illusionist. Huh. Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know. Actually, a 2 mana Vigilant Enlist is better. I don't know. Nothing. Oh, whoops. Cut the wrong one. Come back, Tori. I didn't mean to offend you. Nothing again. The Vanguard looks pretty cute if you have a billion 2-drops, right? I think it's better than a second Destroy Evil. It's probably not going to trigger very often, but it's still a 3 mana 3/2, which is fine. Ooh, the Black Defiler. We just can't play it. So what is this? It's a 4 mana 4/4 Menace. Makes your black spells Phyrexian. When you cast a black permanent, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and Menace. Yeah. Captain's Call? Griffin? Maybe just a combat trick? I think that's actually pretty good. I don't have a lot of payoff for going wide here, so Captain's Call is not doing all that much. Right? I don't have, like, Heroic Charge or anything. I might get it, but... that's not true. I do have Tori. But this is, like, you know, combat trick / removal. I think it's good enough. Okay, Warhost's Frenzy. I mean, it's 3 mana it's like a 3 mana Heroic Charge, but like a lot worse, kind of, right? Garna. Don't really have any way to play black. It would be cool, but Could be just a Mesa Cavalier. I could use more 3-drops. This is nice as a finisher. I just don't know if I'm really gonna get to that point. And without black, it's a lot weaker. Just give me another 3-mana flyer. I have something that wants to be kicked green, don't I? Or I thought about taking such a thing. There it is. So the red-green land could be worth something. But I think it's probably better to just be more consistent and not have it. In which case, like, am I taking Enthralled to the Pit? I assume not. Am I taking Captain's Call? I guess. I don't love it by any means. Another monstrosity. I mean, it's that or a 2-mana 1/2 that occasionally gets bigger, right? Probably not very often. It's like, let's get real. We're not running both of these Destroy Evils. We might be cutting a combat trick or two. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could take another Faith Bonder, I suppose. I think I'll take a monstrosity. But that really should be all the giant creatures I take. I should be done with that now. What do I want? Not Shore Up. Tatiova's here, huh? I'm never going to play the Maro, who knows what his name is. I'm never going to play Stall for Time, I don't think. Like, yes, tapping 2 of their things is pretty cool, but... Heroic Charge, there it is. Okay, that's an absolute gimme. Could I have another? There's only one more chance to see one after this, I guess. Could take another 3-drop, that's fine, over Crystal Grotto. Another Tatiova. Wow. Okay, here, I mean... I don't really want Hammerhand, I don't think. It is kind of cute. Give something +1/+1 in haste and turn off one of their things, but a Crystal Grotto should be fine. Might help with kicking, might help with scrying. The Warhost Frenzy came back. I think I do want to run it. I just like wanted other things more. Was that the Territorial Morrow going someone's getting that on their last pick? It's kind of wild. It's a pretty good card, I thought. 5 mana for like a giant creature. Okay, so we have a few cuts to make. I think Destroy Evil is one of them. Probably I can junk the Herbalist. Scry is nice, but it's only a 2/1. And I wound up with several pretty solid creatures, I think, on the 2 mana slot. And then after that, I think I'm cutting a land. Oops, I guess I should have searched this way. Are there any instants and sorceries I want to get rid of? Not really. A bunch of small removal and a couple of finishers. The mana value looks high at 3.2, but that's, that's counting these as what? 12 plus 16. That's counting these as 28 mana. When I hope to play them for more like 16 total or something. 4 mana each. And that's like the pessimistic view. I think they could well be cheaper. So I think you could easily run 16 lands here. And cut... Maybe just cut the other Destroy Evil? Keep both Faith Bonders for Vigilant and Listing. There's some good enchantments, though, I guess. Maybe I'll keep one. There you go. Run nothing but one-ofs. That's how you can tell it's a good deck. Oh, it says I actually have more white than red, huh? I didn't expect that. Do I have any... Did I end up drafting any non-basic lands? I guess not, right? I got this one. I don't think I have anything that wants blue, right? Even if I did, I'm not sure I should run that. Yeah, I mean, my Grotto, I guess, is the way to activate my kicker spells, basically. There's a black somewhere and a green somewhere. All right, here we go. Also, this deck has very little draw, right? That's one reason why I think it's okay to run 16. Not only are our allegedly expensive spells going to be played for much less, but we don't really have any mana sinks at all. Huh. On the draw, I guess I keep this with Lightning Strike and some 3-drops. I don't like it at all. I don't know. Maybe I have so much heavy stuff that I was supposed to mulligan here. Two Boros decks that can't do anything. Great. Okay. I don't need to read that card. I know I want it to die. No plays, huh? It's interesting. Well, me too, I guess. Yeah, when I attacked, I was like, I guess they could Runic Shot me if they wanted to. Not much I can do about it. I think not attacking is obviously crazy. Mardu Control? Okay. Kind of wish I could play this for less than 8 mana. But I kind of have a lot of... Well, no, I don't have a lot of removal. I have one large and one small removal here. I need some creatures. Okay, I can't kick this, but it does get to attack, so that's cool. Oh, I can pump it though, I forgot. Okay, mistakes were made. I missed 2 damage there. Very important for an aggro deck. Throwing away 2 damage is just not something you're allowed to do. Okay. I mean, that's sort of bad because it took this out of my possible play range next turn. But I didn't want them to keep a Dragon Whelp, I guess. I don't know. Things are obviously going badly for me. Okay. It's pretty good. Well, I was considering maybe putting Flowstone Infusion on this so that it's 3 and then playing this. But I kind of want to do that on a turn when I could make this attack actually useful, right? So I think we just plonk down our own monstrosity. I don't think I block here. I mean, I also don't want to let them in for 8, but I don't want to pump this when I have no way to kill it. They have so much mana. They could have a combat trick. This deck would have combat tricks. I think I have to let it in. But how am I winning after that? I have 7 mana? This is 6 damage. 4 more, 4 more. Could be 14. So, I could empty my hand here. And if I did, I would be attacking for 6 plus 4 plus 4 is 14 plus 2 is 16. I mean, that doesn't kill, obviously, so I need to block something next turn. I guess I attack with all, though, to get in some damage. And I have to chump with this next turn. Maybe I don't have to chump with it. Maybe what I do is I just get in so much damage now that they're afraid to attack. Because if they attack, I have to lose this on defense. And so that makes charge quite a bit weaker. I think I have to cash in most of this stuff. And hope they don't have like 3 damage or removal. I mean, they're looking around and thinking, which is bad news for me. I mean, I guess they're just double checking to make sure I'm not actually threatening lethal. And then if I do, they're gonna remove a creature, I guess. Or, I mean, more likely they just have lethal here with some trick of their own. There's not much I can do, I think, besides that try. By the way, that 2 damage I missed? Kind of important, right? Yeah, there's their own heroic charge. Okay. Not kicked, but it doesn't matter. They get in for 4 plus 5. Okay. Might as well give them a little more. I feel like both players drew pretty badly that game. Yeah, in fact, that 2 damage that I missed, they were at 3 there, but of course I had 2 more damage in hand. So the 2 damage I missed plus the 2 in hand would have been lethal if they didn't have another play. And, you know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Can't say for sure. But they at least looked like an active participant during my attack on them. So I'm guessing they could do something. This is a much better starting hand, obviously. Oh, that's not even a creature. It looks like a creature. It's got a picture of a dude on it, but the dude is bellowing. So apparently it's a picture of an action. That's fine, I guess. Means I get my 3/2 to stick. Well, maybe. It would have been better, obviously, if I had both of them, because potentially I could, like, enlist the one... Use the 1/3 enlisting the 3/2 to attack for 4, and then, like, play this for 4. Could potentially have gotten a 4-mana 5/5 Trampler down. That's now impossible. Alright, I'll attack. I don't know what weird trick you might have, but I don't really care. And I will just play one of these out. It means I can't Lightning Strike, but that's okay. If it eats an Essence Scatter, that's great. Gonna blow up the other one, okay. And I still have some small removal that I might be able to use this turn. Oh, I guess I could also use this to discount my Molten Monstrosity, huh? Oh no, it's -2. Yeah, so this would just die. Alright. So far it seems like the game's going okay. I could hold open mana for Lightning Strike, but I'm pretty sure I should just do some damage here, right? Tribute to Urborg. Not kicked. -2, -2. Well, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I mean, Lightning Strike would be nice, but so would 2 damage. I mean, if they're just gonna do nothing all this time, that's fine, I guess. Sure, it's a 2/2. I'll take it, I guess. This way I can threaten both a red and a white combat trick, even though I don't have any white ones. They don't know that. Okay. But I can kill that, right? So that's fine. Do I Lightning Strike face? Not now, right? So the point is, I can pump this and then also give it first strike. I guess a counterspell would be pretty embarrassing. Played that in the wrong order. Whoops. Yeah, I could have had a 1-1 on board here. Or a 2-2, rather. I can destroy Evil that. I don't mind letting them hit me for 5 once, though. And I can't do both. I think I play this, holding open Lightning Strike for whatever they play on this turn. Just an embarrassing mistake. Okay. Baird. Well, they don't seem to have any attacks at the moment. I think I'd rather run out the Baird and continue waiting on killing that. That's fine, I think. Sort of. It's a little bit fine, I guess. A little bit not fine. Because now I don't have a good enlist anymore, right? I guess I can combine a Lightning Strike and an Infusion to kill this, which I should have done, except that I didn't leave myself 2 red mana because I let Auto Tapper. No, I couldn't have, because this is... Yeah, okay. So... Maybe I attack first, enlisting, and see what they block with. If I'm lucky, they try blocking with this, and then I remove it. If I'm unlucky, they block here, and then I just have to like 2-for-1 myself. But I was kind of planning to 2-for-1 myself anyway. Okay, now... Baird, hang on. Now Baird gets to make a creature. I wanted this to attack, but not enter combat. And so we succeeded in doing that. You may sack a creature. I assume they won't. Return. Oh no. Okay. It's sort of bad. But I'm getting my own 5/5. Shockingly, they chose that one. Yeah. I think they could attack with the 2/5 here, probably. But don't do it. That's fine, too. What's the kicker on this, by the way? Black. So I could do it. Ooh, that's really nice. Do I play this first? There's some chance they have a trick of their own, and I might want this to resolve last. But I think that creature is very valuable to me right now, and I'm going to try to keep it. And I guess I do actually want to spend a red mana rather than a colorless here. Yeah. That resolves. So this is why I was thinking maybe it would be nice, right? But, so I can't cast this turn. Kicked. But, like, now seems to be my chance to use some tiny removal. Non-land, non-token permanent. Well, I won't do that. Okay, I'm glad they did that now. Well, actually, no, because now this costs 7. Okay. Scry's pretty good. They topped, huh? Oof. Wow. I can swing and like use Warhost's Frenzy to try doing damage or drawing cards, whichever they want. It's a lot worse now that I only have 3 tokens, though. I can also double block here and then shoot that. If I draw another land, that might be a path to victory. But what if I actually just swing with all of this and pump it all? Gets in for 4 probably because they want to block 1 even if it gives me a card. And then I have like a lightning strike. They're putting me at 9 if I let it in. And then They won't really be able to counter swing if I do that, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's a possibility for next turn. If they let everything in for 6, then Lightning Strike plus my tokens is probably going to be lethal after that. But kicking this is like my whole turn. Okay. I also could just play a 5/5. I was hoping I might draw this. This being any untapped land, which is all my lands. This is an instant, okay. Just brick one time. Or draw the perfect card from your top 4 cards. Ouch. It's pretty good. Is it good enough, though? What if I just lightning strike it? Probably on my turn. Yeah, I dreamed maybe of saving Lightning Strike for face, but I don't think that's realistic. Oh, you know what? I should have waited till the end of my turn. Because they're about to scry, and I don't want them to know that this is not on the field anymore. Okay, slight mistake there. I guess I play this? I don't see any reason to hang on to it. They could, like, mind rot me or something, but in that case, having this in hand is still bad. Yeah, so I should have passed into my end, and then planned after they scry to kill their flyer. Oh, really? That's so bad. It's not an especially good card either, but right now it's incredibly good for my opponent. So... I mean, I can attack with my 5/5, I guess. And 1/1/1, but that doesn't accomplish anything. Well, it does, because they're going to kill it and I'll get a card. Because they have 2, 5... This can be a 7/7, which means I can't let anything else in. So I need 2 blockers on the ground, and I need to, like, do something. Looks like the right tap. Not a very good draw. don't know. Maybe I could have attacked with another... I guess that's an interesting point. I almost have to draw a creature in order to not die there, and so I should attack with one more token, assuming I'll draw a creature. And that way I get in 2 more damage. Or maybe... No, it just runs into their flyer and dies, so... Why not draw first? Oh, they... I see. They don't need to kill me. They can wait. Well, I mean, not forever. But this is a pretty serious threat to win the game. And right now they have a big enough blocker back that I can't make any progress. If I got like Heroic Charge, I might get there, but oof, not anymore. And now they have lethal in the air, although I can attack. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one too. I don't know. There were a lot of decisions in that game. Were they all the right ones? Who can say? I don't think any of them were stupid. Well, maybe one. I don't remember it, but I remember feeling stupid at some point. Well, oh yeah, there was definitely the time that I pumped my creature in the wrong order. That was stupid. Wasted some mana and therefore some tempo that way. This kind of stinks, but at least it has 3 mana plays. And I'm on the draw and I have a million 2-drops. Like, could I just hit something, please? Well, I mean, in case they play a 2-mana creature with 4 power, 4 toughness, rather, then I could use that. Or a 3. You know, they could play Gibbering Barricade. This would work. Guess not. Ooh, the untapped one. So they don't actually have blue for their domain. Niall. It's a good thing I have a way to kill that, huh? And it turns out this would have gotten in more damage. Maybe, but like only by 1. And probably this turn it's going to switch and this can get in 2 more than this would have, so I'm okay with it. This is a really nice attacker at the moment because it has haste and it threatens to trade, but they're not going to make me actually trade, so I can still play something expensive. And I'm not sure which to play. The Captain's Call spends my mana efficiently. 1/1s aren't doing much right now. Whereas if I played this, I guarantee that I can play Molten Monstrosity next turn. And then later Captain's Call. I think that's better. shooting yourself a lot, huh? It's a great card, obviously. I think I can still attack with these before combat, right? I don't see any reason I need them. And I'd be thrilled with a trade with either of these guys. I'd also be thrilled with the damage. I couldn't attack with the 3-2 because I think they would want to block here, and I don't want that. That's very powerful stuff. So's this, I guess. I guess I can attack with the 5-5 and the flyer. Probably planning Warhost's Frenzy if they block this. Or even just this pump, I guess. What? GG? What? They're tapped out. They don't have any abilities. I'm getting in for 7. They can see on the board I have 2 extra. But we'll make it 4 extra. I don't think not blocking was the right play there, to put it mildly. It is a little tough to block the Trampler, though. They can't just, like, throw a 1-1 at it. They maybe have to lose Queen Allendal. Or they could throw, like, a bunch of tokens at it, but I don't think they had enough. It would have had to be their 3-2 and a bunch of tokens. But that's a trade I'm happy to make, I think. And since I threatened to make my thing a 3-6, or 6-6 by pumping it, they would have to throw the 3-2 and 3 tokens, which is... They'd have 1 left. I think they had 4 tokens. Yeah, because Allendal was a 6-6, which means they had 4 tokens, Allendal, and the 3-2. JD gone pro. Unplayably horrible. Also on the draw again, just in case anyone's keeping track. Hey, look at this, the card that made me play red-white. Or that made me play red. It's kind of nice to have, don't you think? I'm not sure which of my 2 drops to play first. I guess this one, because if it gets to attack, I'm happier than if Baird gets to attack. Okay, I smell many domains in this player's future. Yeah, seems pretty good. Helps me cast the Monstrosity and also get some value out of the Devastator. I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, if I let this hit me and they have a Swamp in hand... Ouch, huh? I mean, I could play this as a 3-3. That seems very weak. I'd rather just swing with this and I can pump it if they block. I'm 2 for 1ing myself, but it is Niall, so I guess that would be okay. didn't think so. I guess I could play this as a 1/1 and start making tokens. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Although I do have the host. Still, not a good idea. Oh, they didn't have a swamp yet. Okay, great news. Like, the scrying is still very valuable. But if they're scrying and drawing, they topped something. If they had a swamp, they would top it, but there's also other stuff they might top. Rude. Somehow I thought I was going to get this as a 4/4, but that's not what's happening. I guess just blow this up and swing for 5? Swing for 7? Play this? I think that's actually the way to go. I guess I'm just gonna let them keep hitting me with that. Feels pretty stupid, but I want to start getting the tokens and I want to start getting damage in. A 2/2 Devastator. Oh well. That's where we are. It's the way things must be. Apparently it wasn't the swamp. If they play nothing, they lose. So we got that going for us. That's not nothing. In fact, it's many somethings. But with 5 mana, I have some pretty good threats, right? I know I risk like not getting to play the monstrosity, but I think the damage is really important. Okay. So GG? Yeah, okay, I liked the Devastator. 3 mana 2/2 haste flyer. Kinda stupid, but if it's stupid and it works, what is it? Not stupid. And it wasn't even, it was better than that, right? Because it was a 0/0 with 2 counters, which got me the 1/1 count token. I can't read that name with Tig 11-11-1. 1-11-11? I don't know. I guess with Lightning Strike and Devastator, this is good enough. On the draw, again, just FYI, in case anyone's keeping track. Ivy. Exciting. When any player targets a single creature other than Ivy. Okay. So, like, I could just Lightning Strike that at some point. Maybe now would have been the time, but I wanted to get out a 2/2. I don't think they're going to target anything other than Ivy this turn, so should be fine. I guess I could attack the 1/3 instead and get in for 2, but Ivy is the bigger threat for sure. I could attack threatening some nebulous thing. I don't think that's very good. Yeah, I could be threatening the Flowstone Infusion, right? I use it post-combat. Nice. I'll take it. nice. Now, so the Devastator needs to be at least a 4/4 to start attacking over the top of this. Because when this blocks a flyer, it's a 3/3. I mean, I guess I do have Take Up the Shield. I'd rather not, though. And Bellow. I mean, okay, there are things I could do. But the simple option... Really? Oh, look. I was buffing it because it was the next card in my deck. Look at that. Well, rather than doing nothing, I'm pretty sure I should make a 3/3 flyer. And then I have various tricks that might work out. Or I could just enlist it. There's a thought. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. Why make myself spend a combat trick here when I don't have to? How much extra damage do I have here? 1, 4, 6. So I could hit for 11 if they had nothing. But obviously it's a huge risk to try that. I want them to try to remove it and then Take Up the Shield on. It is a 3/2. Okay, so they're going to try and destroy my thing. I won't allow it, thank you. Oh, that one. Okay, that's fine too. That resolves. I don't get the card. Oh, I do get the card because it resolves, but it doesn't do anything. And they did this post blockers for some reason, so they can't actually block here. Huh. Okay, well, die in a fire, you idiot. Runic Shot? No, they don't have any white. Shore Up is an obvious pick, but doesn't really do much right now, does it? Gaia's Might. And their domain is 4? Black, blue, green. I guess it's just 3. Alright, I don't have anything else to play right now, I guess. I mean, that is a big threat. Except I have Destroy Evil, right? So... I attack with the 4/4. If they're careful, they block and then pump. If they're careless, they don't do that. They pump first. If I attack with the 2/2 and listing, so it's a 6/2, is that any good? It's okay. It's not great. Also, I guess they would only be pumping this for 3, right? So Furious Bellow also kills? Yeah. So this resolves, and then I decide which trick I want to use. They both seem good for different reasons. The fact that Furious Bellow won't speed up my lethal timer, I think means I spend this, and I keep the more flexible trick. This also scries, which is nice. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I had in... I mean, I don't know. I guess Furious Bellow probably also would have worked against that, but... But now I get some damage, right? Which I wouldn't have if I'd played them in the other order. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. GG. Alright. Good work, Combat Tricks. Was it Combat Tricks that won that game? I felt like several of them were clearly very important. Yeah, my graveyard is nothing but Combat Tricks, actually. Well, removal and tricks. So these are the only two creatures I had all game, apparently. Really? I guess so. Yeah, this blew up some flyer they had, I think. This kept my Devastator alive. This blew up their 3/2 that they flashed in. I know it doesn't matter. I'm just like trying to, you know, memory practice here. What did this kill? This was used for first strike on 2 turns ago. 1 turn ago, I guess, kind of. What? It was the thing they blocked with. It was the spider. That's right. And this killed the Djinn of the Fountain. What did this kill? It was... They played something on turn 3, and I played this, didn't I? Oh, no, it killed Ivy, which happened... They played Ivy on turn 2, and I didn't kill it till turn 3. Okay. Well, nice to win a couple. After that rough start we had. I guess technically we had already won a couple. Now we've won a few. Soon we will have won several. And then we will have won a pack. And then lots. Anybody remember Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2? They changed the naming for like, or the numbering for the later games. I don't know the numbers anymore. Just in case anyone was counting, we're on the draw, but pretty sweet draw. Just need a land or two to, I don't know, a lot of lands, I guess. Anyway, yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic. I definitely, in like grade school, I played Heroes of Might and Magic 1, which for my many European listeners, grade school is like primary, I think. I don't know, maybe that's an English point of view. Grade school is when you're like 6 to 11 or something, 6 to 10 years old. Something around there. Depends on like whether you count kindergarten, when exactly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, around that time, I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic 1. And not too long after that, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, I think. Oh, I could blow that up, huh? I want Baird first, though. I guess I could have attacked, bluffing some trick, but they would have blocked. Huh. Not a fan of that. I mean, mono blue walls? Maybe? Is that what's going on? Neither of these are artifacts, in case I wanted to trade here. Even though they are walls. I mean, I could destroy evil one of them and then, like, swing with Baird. Doesn't seem like it accomplishes anything. I could destroy evil the 1/4 and attack with both, I guess? I think I care more about them getting to draw, though. Sure. Okay, like, shockingly, they're not just letting it in for no reason. Like, it feels bad to blow up a 0/5 and then they play a 2/3 flyer. But I kind of feel like that's the way it has to be. Walls are pretty good against a deck that just wants to swing with everything, right? Yeah, not much I can do here. Just play out a creature. If I played this out, I keep the Flowstone Infusion on. But I think being able to enlist is pretty important. Mono blue. I'm kind of shocked. But mono blue should be pretty good against this, I would think. Uh-huh. I guess I can just play both of my 2-drops. I can enlist here, threatening a trick. I don't have one, but nobody needs to know. They're going to block anyway, because they'd be happy for me to spend a trick on this. Which I could do, I suppose. I said I don't have a trick, but I do. I can use this post-combat. I don't think that's the way to go, because Baird is actually making a card right now. Oh, that's the other reason to attack. Or making a token, I mean. Order? I don't know. If they're essence scattering, they already know I have this one in hand, so playing this first does not really trick them in any way. Could I have played this and I missed it? I could have, right? It's a little embarrassing. I mean, land is not bad, and mountain is the best land. Right? Because it would make it easier to play this guy at some point, right? I can't do it now, because presumably they're going to block with the 3/3 or something. Yeah. No. Shore up? I mean, they have repossession, but that's fine. Oh, they do have black. I didn't notice that. So there are swamps in this deck somewhere. Maybe these are black cards that they haven't been able to play? So, like, drawing a mountain would mean I get to play this, but I'd like to draw a mountain eventually. It doesn't have to be right now. I have stuff I can do. And so I don't want to fill up my deck with... fill up my hand with mountains, I should say. Take it back, I kind of do. They could have a trick. I'd rather not. This is good enough. These both cost 5 if I only have one red. Oh. I guess that's true. They do get to make me bottom something. Or discard something. I mean, if they have Essence Scatter, I don't even mind if they use it on this. I have a nice follow-up. Well, no, I don't, do I? This is maybe my best chance to play this? I feel like if this resolves, it's like GG? Almost? Captain's Call isn't bad here. Nah. Well, yeah, because it gives everything vigilance and... I don't know. Let's try it. They're mono blue. I think they're going to have some counters here. Well, okay, mono blue with also some black cards. Okay. They were intimidated by the sight of my many 1/1s. Pretty cool. Is that 4? Incredible. See, I knew this deck didn't deserve to start out 0-2. I mean, apparently it did. But when I drafted it, I thought it was stronger than that. So it's nice to see that it's winning a couple. This has a 3-drop, and I'm on the draw again. I don't think this is good enough. Nothing till 3? Gotta get pretty lucky, right? And even on 3, it's just like 1 card. This is quite a bit better, I think. Toss the Bellow and try to keep this? I think that's realistic. These two together should be pretty good at getting me this a little cheaply. Could toss the land, but I don't think the Bellow is that important. Is it? Whereas I kind of need to make sure I have some lands. I'd like to get to 4 reasonably soon. Yeah. I think we toss the Bellow. This is also good. If I can get all 3 of these in play, then I can also play that, so that's cool. Captain's Call, another nice pickup. What do we have? Blue? Okay, not an Essence Scatter. I'm fine with Impulse. You pick up whatever you want. Just let me do my own thing for a couple more turns. This is a free attack. You know, they could block and nothing bad would happen to them, but they don't know that. So a land is fantastic. That's why I kept the 3 I had, by the way. Sometimes you don't get any. Alright, land is not good anymore. I just want this. flyer doesn't really do anything. I want a 3-2. I'm not sure about that attack. Sadly, it turns out... Well, I guess they're just going to use this to attack, huh? Turns out that I still can't play this because I have not drawn my 4th land yet. But I can at least play a flyer and then this if I get nothing. The phalanx, and then that would let me play this eventually. Thought they'd want to attack with the 2-3. Oh, by the way, they have red. I mean, even though there's no mountains. I think you should attack with the 2-3. I don't know. It depends on whether they're playing anything else. Still no lands. Play this pre-combat for surezies, just in case something bad happens to me. I don't mind that trade. If they're going to spend red mana on this, that's fine. It makes it a little harder for me to get this guy down, but I don't have to anymore. That's a good card. Now I wish I had my Vigilance Man back. This is good enough. Mountain is good, right? Yes. Because next turn I can play the other monstrosity and the other phalanx now. This costs 3 and this costs 1. I'm not blocking if they swing with the terror, obviously. Okay. Yeah, that's exciting news. Ooh. Do I want to get in some attacks first? Threatening this pump? I don't think so. I think it's too important to get all this down first. Oh, wait. I have enough mana to do more than this. Okay, maybe I didn't need the mountain. Did I count wrong somehow? I guess I did. 3 and then 1. Alright, I'll make this trade if you want. Well, actually, why should I? I threaten even better next turn, right? Yeah. I mean, the mountain is still good because pumping this board is nuts. Okay, yeah, you're right. That was the most important creature. Okay. The 4/4s look promising, but they have a lot of hand. This draws more. It's kind of funny. So they want to block this with a 2/3 and a 3/2, and I just get to kill one of them, right? What if I swing with the flyer as well? Then they don't have that option. Yeah. What about just everything, in fact? This takes away their options to have, like, good double blocks. I think this is probably right. Okay. I have 2 damage in hand, obviously. They don't know that. They might choose to go as low as 2 if they can find good blocks. They're going to 4. Obviously, I'm playing this anyway. It's not like the damage being a surprise is going to matter more than having a 4/4 body on board. Okay, so I have both of those still alive. They're at 2. And I have a big old dude. I don't mind cashing in a token and a 2/1 for that kind of slaughter. I think if I had been cautious and just attacked with these 2, I would have accomplished a lot less. So they would have killed one of them. Ooh, okay. This one? Bounce this one? Please? Well, rude. So they can't let either of these in. They can't let both of these in. In fact, they can't let in any 2 creatures. So they can't do any double blocks. Yeah, that's why this attack is right. Because the 4/4s both get to eat something, and they get to eat 1 token. Who cares? Good card. Not right now, though. Good game. Alright, 5. That's, you know... In Quick Draft, it's 6 to get your gems back. Well, 5.5 to get your gems back. With 5, you lose a few. With 6, you gain a few. But you're also getting the gold for the wins and the dailies and so on. So, you know, even with 4, you're like probably breaking even in terms of like, you know, being able to play forever without having to put any money in or grind constructed. So I'm reasonably happy with 5s anytime I get them, but I would obviously like more. This is fine. I have a 1 and a 3. Finally, I go first, and I still have... I don't know. I've had a lot of hands where I don't have as much land as I wanted. Maybe I was wrong to cut a land down to 16. Wow! Joke's on you. I don't have anything better to do with my mana. I mean, I guess I attack here? No, I don't. Well, yeah, because I want to make the trade, but if I let them attack, there's no guarantee I can trade. Because they can just make it unblockable, perhaps. Okay, I mean, see you later. This is the end of the run. No? Well, if they put a counter on this, I can kill it. Assuming I ever get... Well, okay, I guess I don't need any extra mana to do that. Oof. Big owie. I still think it was right to keep this 2-lander, but... Maybe I'm too used to being on the draw. There's no hope. I mean, I can kill Niall, but I think King Darian's even more important. This just guarantees them beautiful draws all game. This, like, I don't know. They don't need draws if they have King Darian. Alright, I need... If I'm going to have any shot of winning, I have to draw a land, right? And if I draw a land, then I'm not going to have the spare mana to use Destroy Evil anytime soon. So I guess I might as well use it now. It's obviously a sad day to be a Boros deck. This Boros deck, controlled by this player, anyway, if he's drawing these cards. Yeah. Lands are pretty good. Alright, here we go. The excitement begins. On the road to ruin. I mean, recovery. Yes, surely we will recover and win. I mean, you know, there are draws in the deck that might win here, I guess. This thing can get out of control, but maybe I have removal that works for it. I guess I could look, couldn't I? Nope. Nothing can possibly kill that in my whole deck, except like a lightning strike before they pump it. I mean, I could double trade here and they only get to kill one of these, but That's pretty bad too. I need these creatures to be able to play these bigger ones. Alright, if I draw a land, I can play Phalanx into Monstrosity. Or just do nothing. It's fine. Alright, see you later. 5 wins it is. Like I said, I'm happy enough with it. Saying it more to convince myself than you, but oh well. I don't remember those first 2 games anymore. Did we get really unlucky? Did we just like... I guess I remember one game I said both players seemed like they drew very badly there, and then I lost. Yeah, that was like against that Mardu deck, right? Anyway, a perfectly fine result. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.